All right, hello. We're gonna just update you on the storms, the damage from the storms. Now, News 12, New Jersey, spent over 9 minutes on the storm damage in New Jersey. Again, I don't know why our News 12 can't be like this, but in New Jersey, everybody matters. But here, it's all about a certain demographic. But may have been a tornado in Neptune. So what wound up happening is high winds blew through in a matter of minutes in Neptune City, leaving extensive damage in its wake. This is in Monmouth County. A large part of the roof of the Neptune Motor Lodge was blown off and cars were damaged by flying debris. It was a terrifying experience, said Viraj Ejmera of the Neptune Motor Lodge. He saw sparks flying and yelled at relatives to stay sheltered in place. He saw objects being tossed around the parking lot and described the damage as something out of a movie. His sister saw the lights flickering inside the lodge and then the light pole go down and flashing as the building started shaking. Fortunately, all the customers are okay, but the back of the building is damaged. And the National Weather Service will determine if a tornado went through the area. In Scotch Plains, emergency crews left for the evening after some cleanup. A tree fell into a home in Portland on Portland Avenue, but a woman told News 12 New Jersey that the homeowner is okay. So we're going to look at some information here from the National Weather Service. This is a map of the damage reports, but it's not really showing what the reports were. It's just like a map with dots on it, which isn't really going to do me too much good. Let's look at some of these pictures here. This is some of the damage. Cars smashed up. Roofs, pieces of roof scattered. This may have been a tornado. It may have been straight line winds. That'll be up to the National Weather Service to determine that. But we will go ahead and look at some of the local storm reports here that hopefully they've compiled a list so we can look at them and see if they've got it. Thunderstorm wind gust in 60 miles an hour in Kent, Delaware. Let's see, older. A 76 mile an hour wind gust in Newcastle, Delaware. A 45 mile an hour wind gust in Cumberland, New Jersey. A 64 mile an hour wind gust in we already went through that one already. Thunderstorm wind damage in Kenton, Maryland. Of course, they covered Delaware too, so we got to go through these other ones here. We're looking. I don't know why they can't. Salem, thunderstorm wind damage, down wires. In Middlesex County in East Brunswick, thunderstorm wind damage. Thunderstorm wind damage in South River. Wires and trees down. Wires and trees down in Somerset. In Hopewell, in Mercer County, down tree limbs. Windsor Township, down tree limbs. Down tree limbs near Sahakin Drive. This is in Mercer County. Jobstown, thunderstorm wind damage. Wires down near Grove Avenue. In Gloucester County. In Oakhurst. Down trees and wires. Down trees and wires in Tinton Falls. Atlantic Highlands. Power lines down. Thunderstorm wind damage in Clarksburg. In New Egypt, tree limbs and wires down near Pinehurst Road. Thunderstorm wind damage near Nehansick Station in Somerset. Down wires and trees down in Hunterdon County, Sargentsville. In Clayton, down utility pole. This is in Maryland. Outflow from storms down trees and wires. In Pearland, Middlesex County, down utility pole. Hazlitt, wires and trees down. Skipping past these other states, we're just focusing on. All right, here's the master list. I'll put the link in here. Get to the New Jersey ones here. So you can see, these are the ones we just read. So we got thunderstorm. Actually, these are other ones. All right, so they don't even list the one that we just read. Wires and trees down in Westville, Deptford, Glassboro, Edgewood Park Township. 60-mile-an-hour wind gust estimated there in Edgewater Park Township. 6 to 8 power poles and 10 trees down in Hillsboro. 60-mile-an-hour wind gust at Haddon Township. Thunderstorm wind damage in Montgomery Township. 63 mile an hour wind gust measured at a weather station in Trenton. Multiple transformers observed blowing out in Williamstown. This was in Gloucester County. In Allentown, in Mercer County, trees and wires down. Matawan, trees down. A 70 mile an hour wind gust at the Joint Base in Burlington County, New Jersey. That's McGuire Air Force. That's a 70 mile an hour wind gust right there. Thunderstorm wind damage in Lakehurst, trees and wires down in the Leisure Village Park, Village West, and Pine Lake Park areas of Manchester Township. Thunderstorm wind damage in Neptune, and this is the one partial roof collapse. So this is the one that we just read. So yeah, significant damage there in New Jersey from this line of severe storms. Now, as far as New York goes, I don't think we have any damage reports. We'll go ahead and look and see if there are any in from our weather service. I haven't seen anything posted here. Of course, we'll have to do it this way. Local storm report. So, we do have some. So, here we go. A 72 mile an hour wind gust. Wow. Westerly. That's in Staten Island. 49 mile an hour wind gust at JFK Airport. A 51 mile an hour wind gust at Atlantic Beach. A 49 mile an hour wind gust at Captree State Park. So even out, it looks like along the south shore of Suffolk, some of the line kind of held together there, it looks like. So very impressive line of storms that wound up going through the area. And I'll keep you posted on this. May have been a tornado. It may not have been. We'll find out from the National Weather Service, and I'll have it in tomorrow's weather update.